Hello Ubuntu fam, welcome back to another video. My name is Shannon, and if you're new here, I live in Texas with my husband who is from West Africa, and we have one daughter who is almost 2, and we are expecting baby number 2 this spring. Today I thought I would show you a little bit of how we handle toys in our home. And this is something that I try to be very intentional about. Throughout our whole home, I would say I'm more minimalistic, and so I try to have that approach with the toys, and I'm sure as our daughter ages, we will adapt and grow with it as well. But my biggest thing that I try to keep in mind is that if it's something that we are inviting and welcoming into our home, then we're going to be responsible for it. So if it's a toy that we're not going to be able to manage cleaning up daily, or if we're not willing to clean up the mess that that toy makes, I try for it to not be in our home. So that's one of my biggest boundaries. And with that, I hope my sister doesn't mind me sharing this, but one of my sisters gifted Vera a Christmas present, and I knew I couldn't manage this toy. And so we ended up returning it, and my sister understood it and was completely fine with it. But that's how intentional I am, is that if I don't think we can manage it, then we don't keep it in our home. So we try to have a lot of open-ended toys. We do not do a toy rotation. My daughter, maybe when she gets older, that's something we'll do. The thing that has helped me a lot is just realizing that we're in a consumer culture where there's so many options for toys. And so when you're looking at the stores or when you're on social media, it can feel tempting, like, oh my gosh, my daughter would love this, or my son would love this, we need this. And I find that there's just so many options of toys that it can always feel like you don't have enough, or they would also like this. And so I just try to look at what she already has, what she already likes, recognize that, instead of being kind of pulled into, you need more, you need more, you need more. It is very difficult though when I am in the stores and I see the toy aisle. Like, it's all so cute and it all seems like they would have fun with it, and I think they would have fun with it. It's just thinking long term, how long would this last? Is this going to be a toy that allows for open-ended play, or is it they can play with it in one certain way only? And so thinking of those things, open-ended toys, toys that will last through the years, has been helpful for us as we limit the clutter of toys in our home and kind of have that minimalistic approach with toys in the home. So I have explained why we don't have so many toys, and how we make that possible is, one, our friends and family in general know that we're specific or very intentional about what we allow in the home, so there isn't a lot of gifting of toys, or if there is, they ask directly what Vera would appreciate and what she needs. It allows for us to have an easy cleanup and for her to have more open-ended, long play by having less options, and the toys that she has as options being things that she actually really loves and cares about. We try to do a lot of outside play, so we have a basketball hoop for her. We do not have a water table. That has been something that I have been hesitant to move forward with. We have big buckets that we fill with water when it's warm enough, and she plays with different buckets. And I do plan to buy her like a sprinkler little kiddie pool type situation for the summer. Other outside toys that we utilize, we bring the balls outside. She has a balance bike and a tricycle. We do a bubble machine outside. Her stroller goes outside. These 2 bins are hers, and I will show you what she has. This first bin, she has this like tissue box with these play scarves in it. And I bought this for her off Marketplace because she loved pulling like wipes out of the container. And it has been a good toy. She'll pull them out, but we also do a lot of like peekaboo with this, or she'll pretend for her baby to be sleeping with it, or that she'll sleep with it. So it is open-minded in that sense. She has like an old keyboard, office keyboard, that she likes to use and pretend that it's hers when we're on our computers. We love puzzles here, and so she's very into puzzles. Right now she has 3. I try to do wooden ones, and then she also has one puzzle with her name on it. This is a favorite of hers, I would say. We have stacking cups. This is from IKEA. It's a classic toy. The bigger one we keep in the bathtub, and she has water go through it. She loves playing with these and stacking these. We have different play cars. This is her biggest one. We'll have these play cars that have a wooden ramp that go with them and balls. And this toy she got for her first birthday, and she continues to play with it. Most recently, we've gotten her some toy cars like this. And again, I think toy cars are super open-ended. We take them when we travel because she can do this in the car or at the airport. And then we also use these outside a lot, rolling them down hills and whatnot. So different kinds of toy cars, plastic and wooden. We have a couple items that are similar to like household items. So this is a hair dryer and straightener. She sees me using these sometimes, and she likes to utilize these. This was a gift for her. Probably something I may have not bought on my own, but she does enjoy it. Last thing in here is, I forget what these are called. I'll have to look it up. I feel like these have a name when they open up, and then there's another one and another one. This was also a gift. She does enjoy it. She doesn't play with it that much, so we'll see, but she does really enjoy it, and the inside is a little bunny, and she really likes that. The last thing in here is some balls. We have balls of various sizes, and she loves to play with these. We do have a basketball hoop that's her size that we keep outside, so she'll use these and that. And we also like to practice soccer with her, and so she'll pretend to kick the balls and loves doing that with my husband. This is what this bin looks like. So when we do pull it out and she has the option to play with these toys, it's very easy to see what she can play with and for her to decide what she wants to grab out. This is the next bin. First thing we have in here is IKEA shape sorting thing. This is an absolute favorite toy. She plays with this pretty much every day. Loves sorting the shapes, talking about the different shapes and what colors they are. We have musical instruments, and these we have more of. However, we only take out a few at a time. So the rest I keep in her room, and I just get out a few at a time. This kind of goes with cars. She got this for Christmas, but it's a car mobile toy as well. She has a play remote. This has batteries and makes sound. She has enjoyed this a lot, and it was helpful when she was a baby too for the different sounds. Any toy you can pull, this is a favorite. We pull it around the kitchen island, everywhere. She loves dogs, so it helps that it's a dog. So any toy that you can pull, I would say, is a win. A Pop-It, this will probably work its way to the car and be a car toy, just because it's good for long drives. And then lastly, this is a toy that we made, just a canister. I cut a hole in the top, and inside we keep pom-poms, and she plays with this, putting the pom-poms in. She likes to pretend to dump them out on her head, all the things. Besides the 2 bins where her toys are kept, she has a couple things outside of that. One is a stroller and a baby. She has a couple baby dolls, and this is a toy that's used every single day as well. The baby gets pretended to be fed to, slept, gets dragged around, all the things. The stroller, again, the fact that she can push it and it's mobile. We do allow it to go outside, inside, all over. Vera has this slide, and this is a toy that is played with every single day. We roll balls down it, put the babies down it, she goes down it. We put random kitchen objects down it. I do kind of regret not getting the bigger size slide because she is tall for her age, and as she grows, that could be helpful. But overall, this was a good purchase. Over here, she has a playhouse. This was donated to us, and it's open-ended. She plays with it, I would say almost daily. It's kept out all the time so she can come up to it and play with it whenever she wants. For Christmas, she also got this pretend dog with a cage and like food and a water dish. And this is also open-ended, and she loves to play for it and pretend to give the dog medicine and feed it as well. Bath toys is another area, especially for toddlers, little ones. We have kept it simple. So when she was little, she had one cup that has holes on the bottom for the water to come out, and then a couple things that stick to the bathtub wall. And we've only started to expand it a little bit, and what I mean by that is if like she goes to the dentist or something and they give like little toys like this, they become bath toys until they're gross and we throw them away. So in her bathtub, she has, I think, a little dolphin and this alien guy that floats. And then other than that, we have not gotten into markers for the bathtub or even boats or a basketball hoop in there. We really keep it simple. She loves just playing with the faucet on, the water on, and playing with the water. And that is the extent of bath toys. Hello, Ubuntu fam. It is the next day, and as promised, I will show you Vera's room and the toy storage situation that we have in here. Would you like to say hello? Maya. Can you show them where your books are? So over here is her storage, and we have books in here. Usually there's multiple on the floor that we are rotating through and reading through. Vera, what's your favorite book right now? This one? Yes, this is a favorite book right now. It's about Wilma Rudolph, who was the world's fastest runner. She ran in the Olympics. We're learning about. You're showing us? Thank you. Mommy? So again, it's very simple. This is the only toy area that we have in here. We have some stuffed animals here, some over there on the floor, another doll, and then up here we have these block figures, and she likes to play with those, and those are often out on the floor as well. But what I like in here is that if we do need to clean up, yeah, that goes in the bathtub, doesn't it? If we do need to clean up, it takes us minutes in here because it's just books and basically a couple toys. I will add that I do have a spot in her closet where I do keep toys that are for her when she's like a little older, or a couple of toys I had when I was a kid, small things. So there is a spot in the closet where I do put aside toys maybe that aren't being played with as much or are on hold for when she's a little older.